Black Tie, Ballgowns and Boots Charity Ball, a charity ball to fundraise for our farmers in need, presented by Jessica Harris, Daniel Davey and Fallon Hedberg. When endeavouring to create or host an event, organisers must ask the most important question of why or what is the purpose of the event, similar to that of a business manager. Ultimately, this crucial question guides all decisions for every aspect of the event. The purpose of the Black Tie, Ballgowns and Boots charity ball, to be held in the foyer of the Ballgowns Theatre and Convention Centre, Maryborough, is to raise money in contribution to Aussie helpers for the drought-stricken farmers of Queensland and New South Wales. Black Tie, Ballgowns and Boots, although being a charity ball, is one which is unique and attractive to the community. The most prominent distinctive feature is that the money is being raised for something close to home, with many residents in the area familiar with struggle of drought to a lesser degree to that of the farmers. This increases the likelihood of capacity of attendees who are more emotive and likely to spend more on the second distinguishing feature, this being a silent auction. The silent auction, featuring items which have been both purchased and donated by local businesses, will raise additional money to that raised through tickets. The final aspect which will entice people is the featuring of local band Soul City, who sell out or fill to capacity any event at which they perform. This will be the headline entertainment of the night. The ball will be held in the glass-encased foyer of the Ballgowns Theatre and Convention Centre, complete with river view, terrace, liquor and coffee bars and a chandelier on the 27th of October 2018. Arrivals will commence from 5:30 p.m. with canapes on the terrace at 6 p.m. and the doors to the foyer opening at 6:30. Black Tie, Ballgowns and Boots will end at 11:30 p.m. with the headline entertainment Soul City performing from 8:30 after the conclusion of the silent auction and meals. The date and time has been selected to optimise the amount of people attending due to it being a weekend and not on school holidays. Tickets to the event are available online and at the box office of the Ballgowns Theatre to make it more convenient for attendees to purchase tickets, each ticket costing $120, which can be seen in the budget in the following slides. This event is to be held at the Ballgowns Theatre as mentioned above, which is within a half-hour drive from the USC campus in Harvey Bay. If driving is a difficulty, there are options of public transport such as buses. The event will be held from 5:30 p.m. as stated on Saturday 27th of October, which is a Saturday following week 13. This allows for students participating in the event or those helping organise it to finish their assessment pieces without too much distraction. Additionally, having the event following week 13, it gives students at the university who wish to attend something to look forward to following their pressure of assignments. With the initial budget being $2,000, it is enough to cover costs needed before the event, such as venue hire and decor from the prop company used. Other costs, such as catering and entertainment, are invoiced following the event and will be paid for with money made from the tickets, as ticket prices were set to factor in these costs. Please see the budget on this slide. By holding this at the Ballgowns and hiring a company to do the decor, less strain is on the event management team who are still studying. Furthermore, the factor of budgeting extra costs into the ticket prices adds a slightly higher spending amount to the initial budget. Considering all these factors, it is perceived that this charity ball is realistically achievable. The Black Tie, Ballgowns and Boots charity ball management team's mission is to present a high-quality experience for the community while raising funds to donate to Aussie helpers who help farmers in need, whether it be money, food, water, and equipment in this time of drought. By hosting this charity ball after the costs of venue hire, catering and entertainment are taken out, a profit of approximately $14,000 is anticipated, without including coin tins and the silent auction earnings. This is providing the 200 tickets for the event are sold, which is one of the goals of the event management. Other goals include the attendance of guests from over the Harvey Bay Maryborough local region and to bring them together and encourage them to support struggling farmers. Additionally, effective and efficient communication between stakeholders and the management of the event, which include the host organisation, media, attendees and other firms involved in the creation or running of the event. Objectives that can help in achieving the before said goals include: Number 1. Weekly meetings with representatives involved in the organising of the event. If representatives are unable to make these weekly meetings, emails containing the required information are to be emailed out. Number 2. Marketing to be done on social media 3 times a week at peak traffic periods. Social media can include Facebook forums, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, a possible ad in the local newspaper is to be considered. Social media posts can track how many people the advertisement reaches through likes and shares. Number 3. Ticket sales are monitored daily by event management to ensure weekly sales goals are met. These objectives can be classified as SMART objectives, as they are specific to certain areas of the event and its organisation, measurable through the number of sales, meetings, attendance at meetings, as well as traffic activity on the social media pages. In regards to timeframes, each objective states time measurements in which elements of organising need to be done in or by. These are realistic, relevant, and attainable. An advantage of using SMART objectives such as these: progress towards the goals of the ball, which can be independently monitored to ensure everything is on track for the event. Participants of the charity ball must be age 18 or over, as the event is operating in a licensed alcohol venue. The target market must also have the motivation to support Australian farmers, as the event has been created with the intention of raising money for drought relief. To raise money, participants are of middle to high income earners, as Armstrong states. When considering a potential target market, it is necessary to identify if the target market has the available income to access the event. Furthermore, as the purpose of the event is to raise money, the target market characteristics are broad to ensure that the audience number of 200 people is attainable. Organisational structures are established to assign people to tasks and functions, while also determining decision-making power and lines of communication to ensure an event is held successfully. It was decided by the event creators that a multi-organisational network structure would best benefit the event, as a charity ball will need to enlist the help of other firms such as prop hire, venue, catering firms, and the entertainment contacts. By using a network structure, an event is put together by multiple firms, with each specialising in a different area of expertise. This allows an event to be held without the need for a large margin of staff. Additionally, friction and disagreements can be avoided between firms and employees, as this structure provides clear indication of who to report to and communicate with. This can then lead to another advantage of improved work performance. As can be seen on this slide, all communications from the firms go through the event organisers and management, which reduces the risk of miscommunications or interpretations. The 3 evaluation filters have been applied to the charity ball concept to identify the associated risks of implementing the event. The marketing screen involves performing an environmental scan to identify the target market's interest in the event and if there are similar events that will impact the charity ball's performance. As there are competitors holding events for drought relief within the region, this could reduce the intended audience number and the amount of revenue made. To overcome the competition, the charity ball provides participants with entertainment such as the band Soul City and a silent auction which will attract and motivate people to attend, as this provides participants with a unique experience. As our event relies on volunteers of the Ballgowns Theatre, the operations screen identifies the availability of volunteers if they have developed the skills required to deliver customer service. To overcome insufficient training, it is recommended that the volunteers are given the option as to where they believe their services would best be useful and helpful at the event. This will ensure that the volunteers are able to perform what is required of them within their chosen role. If there are areas within the Ballgowns Theatre that do not have enough available staff, then the Ballgowns Theatre is required to provide volunteers with the necessary training. The financial screen examines if the event has enough revenue to proceed. The charity ball has a break-even ticket sales number of 95 people, which will cover the event's expenses. The challenge associated with the ticket sales number is that participants may be willing to attend the event, yet they are unable to afford the one-off payment. To overcome this challenge, it is recommended that a credit arrangement plan is created prior to the event, which will provide financial support if the event does not sell the break-even point of ticket sales. To conclude, by using event management concepts, the Black Tie Ballgowns and Boots Ball can be organised and held by the end of the semester, using the initial budget given as $2,000, as well as revenue from ticket sales. This can be used to create such a successful event. We hope to see you there.